Welcome back to the ticket setup series. In today's session, we're going to focus in on some of the default settings available inside of the service catalog. That is where end users can go to submit requests, access knowledge articles, see their open tickets and open approvals. Now, when you first install Tikit, if you have not set up your service catalog with service offerings and request offerings, and you go to web.tikit.ai/requests, the service catalog will attempt to load, but if there's no content in the catalog, it won't load and it will just show the end user their open tickets and open approvals. Now that's intentional so that you can take advantage of the service catalog the moment you start adding catalog items, which are request offerings associated with service offerings. And we went over how to do all of that in other parts of the service catalog section. Now you have the ability to control whether you want to have the service catalog on or off in general. So I want to show that to you and how you would set that up. I also want to show you how you control the default add ticket experience. So out of the box, when you click on add request here, this experience is conversational. So if I were to say I need access to a Microsoft team, that will bring back potentially an appropriate response based upon Tikit AI and the interpretation of the request. So this is that form we created in the service catalog section. Some customers like this conversational experience. Some customers just want the default new ticket experience when they click on add request. And you can also control that in the service catalog ticket configuration area as well. So I'm going to show you how to control all of this, and then we'll show how tickling a few things will change this behavior here. So what I'll do here is I'll go over to Diego's perspective here. He's an admin. He's logged into web.tikit.ai. And to control those experiences I just mentioned, I'll go over to the settings area here, and I'll go into ticket configuration. And you'll see there's a service catalog area. And there's a couple of things I can turn on or off in that area. So the first is if I want to enable or disable the catalog. So again, by default, this is on. But if nothing's in the catalog, that's a request offering. You won't see it. It won't load. But if you want it just off because you don't want to use it, you can turn it off if you like. The second option is how that add request button behaves. So by default, we use ticket deflection, but you can choose to just create a ticket. You can also choose to hide it. Some customers are choosing this option because they only want the end users to choose the catalog items inside of the service catalog as a way to create tickets. So something to be aware of that if you wanted to go down that path. In my experience, I'm going to just do create ticket here. And what I'll do here is I'll click save. So I've changed two things. And then I'll go back over to a Dallas perspective and I'll reload the catalog. And what you'll see is a couple of things. Even though I have request offerings in my service catalog, I'm not seeing that anymore because I don't have the service catalog turned on. And if I click add request now, this is going to bring up the default new ticket form instead of the conversational experience. So these are all business decisions you'll make when you're setting this up. We just wanted to make you aware that you have the optionality around some of these settings. This is where we're going to stop this part of the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please email team@cyerson.com.